Hello, it's Big Cheds, and this is the Trading Encyclopedia, daily education series on my YouTube at Cheds Trading. Find me on Bitcoin Live, where I'm a founding analyst, and on Twitter at Big Cheds. For today's lesson, we're going to look at a selection from my second book, Trading Wisdom, 50 Lessons Every Trader Should Know. This is lesson 6, Experience Comes First. This is about the journey of becoming a trader and going from a hobbyist to someone who trades full-time and how to get there. And we start out with the quote, knowing the rules is what gets you to the table, but experience is what keeps you at the table as you manage risk and you wait for a good opportunity. So, it's just like poker. It takes a minute to learn, a lifetime to master. You can know how to enter a trade. You can know maybe a few tricks with technical analysis, but can you manage your risk? Can you survive that process? The experience is what keeps you at the table, managing your risk. And, how do you know? How do you know where real value lies? How do you know where real opportunity is? Well, using some method, whether it be classical charting and candlesticks like I do, or maybe Elliott waves or some other form of technical analysis, or maybe even fundamental analysis. And, it's part of the idea that you can't stop learning. You need to keep pushing. If you stop learning, you've given up for yourself. A lot of people start trading as a hobby. They start trading as something to do for fun, something to pass some time because they like the thrill, they like the experience. But they like the experience of trading, but they don't have the experience to continue to trade. Certainly not the way a professional would. And some people, after they've learned a few tricks, they take that hobby to the next level. And how do they do that? They're studying hard and practicing over and over again. And they're taking time away from while they're trading to study textbooks. They're taking time to watch educational videos. Hint, hint, this playlist. They're taking time, for example, an equities trader is taking time in the weekend and they're studying the charts to get ready for the week that is to come ahead. So it's not just the time you're trading, but the time away from trading that you're spending studying and working on your skills so you can grow as a trader. You need the risk management skills, you need the technical analysis skills, and you should also take advantage of networks, take advantage of people you can learn from and organizations that are out there to give you good educational material to help you learn. However, if you don't put in the effort, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You could have all the best teachers in the world, all the best learning materials and textbooks available, but if you don't put in the hard work and the effort, then nothing's going to happen. It won't mean anything. Your results, what happens, will be your body of work. That is the reflection of the effort you've put in. So if you're a hobbyist, sure, no problem. But if you want to take it to the next level, you need experience. You need to put in time into the game. You need to manage your risk and put in the effort and push yourself. That way you can survive and thrive as a trader. Remembering, no skill worth having can be achieved without practice, and that includes trading. This is lesson 6 from Trading Wisdom. 50 lessons every trader should know from my book, Trading Wisdom, on Amazon. This is part of the Trading Encyclopedia daily education series on my YouTube, Cheds Trading. Find me on Twitter at Big Cheds and Bitcoin Live, where I'm a founding analyst. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon. Big Cheds out.